So, welcome to this press conference after the Nordic-Ukrainian summit here in Oslo. First, we will have a short statement from all the leaders, and then we will open up for questions. The first speaker is the Prime Minister of Norway, Jonas Gahr Støre.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is a great pleasure and honor for me, on behalf of the Nordic Five, to welcome President Zelenskyj, Volodymyr, to Oslo, to the north of Europe, and to the Nordic community. This is a follow-up from our meeting in Helsinki in May. We've had many bilateral exchanges between our countries and Ukraine, but there's a specific significance of being united in the Nordic family and welcoming the President of the free and independent Ukraine. This morning, we've had a discussion on how we can confirm, maintain, and increase our support to Ukraine at this very critical moment of Ukraine's fight for its own independence and freedom. We make all of us contributions to Ukraine's struggle: military support, economic support, humanitarian support. What I would like to underline is the political support and the unity of message from the populations of the Nordic countries. We all represent countries where there is broad unanimity in support of Ukraine and the Ukrainian people's struggle for freedom. The courage and resilience of the people of Ukraine continue to impress the world. This morning we learned about new missiles falling over Ukrainian cities. We aim our military support towards the defense of Ukraine, especially from attacks coming from missiles, coming from rockets, and we will continue this robust political humanitarian support for the long run. So, President Zelenskyj, we support your peace formula. We have been having good exchanges with you here today, and I'm happy to give you the floor, and then my colleagues will also make short statements. So, President Zelenskyj,
thank you so much, Jonas. Thank you for the invitation again, dear leaders, journalists, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad that our second summit, Ukraine plus Nordic Europe, is happening right on time and with full respect for our Europe, each of our countries and people's interests. The essence of the free world is caring for our community, our country and people's interests. And in Europe, this is exactly what we do. And we are protecting our way of life from a completely different, opposing system, one where only the interests of a single, irrational person matter, the one with all the power in Russia. And if he wants, he starts wars. If he dreams of an empire, hundreds of thousands of lives are lost to his delusions. And we must keep our pressure on him and his system so that he feels the losses and realize he must respect us, respect Europe, respect international law, freedom, our freedom, freedom of all the nations. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to thank each leader and country for yours real huge support. Jonas, Prime Minister, thank you very much. For Norway's leadership in supporting Ukraine in defense, financing, and politics. Special thanks for the air defense support and the new air defense system. This is great news for all of us, for our families, our people, our children. Thank you so much. President of Finland, thank you for the 21 packages of defense aid for our warriors and for doubling artillery and ammunition production in Finland. This support is crucial, not just for our freedom, but also for other European nations sharing a border with Russia who are understanding what the threat is. Thank you. Prime Minister of Denmark, dear Mette, I want to especially recognize your country's patronage of rebuilding one of our regions, Mykolaiv and its region, and I'm grateful for creating the Ukraine Support Fund and leading the Aviation Coalition initiative. Thank you for another huge package. Thank you so much. Prime Minister of Iceland, your principled stance on holding Russia accountable for aggression and establishing the registry of damages during Iceland's Council of Europe presidency is valuable. Together we will restore justice, and thank for your decision long-term support. Prime Minister of Sweden, thank you for 14 packages of defense aid for Archers, IRIS-T and powerful CV-90s. We value your active support for Ukraine at the European institutional level. And I believe the day will come when Sweden's voice in the alliance will strongly support also our membership. And thank you all for your support. Thank you again for invitation, and I'm confident that as long as we are united and as long as Europe cares about unity, Russia will not break the freedom of our peoples. Slava Ukraine!